Welcome to the f***ing show! My name's Nick and I like to make stuff. Join me on my journey and you might find something cool to do while you're at home alone. It's art time. Let's art.
Are you ready for this?
Today I'm going to knock out a mixed media project. We have a big show coming up and I want to make a flyer template. I want to keep the theme from a painting that I've already done for the project, but I want to try out some different methods. And I don't have all the information yet, so I need to just plan ahead and leave some open space. A good flyer does two things. It captures people's attention and it gives them the information they want. A purely informative, dry flyer can be successful, but one that's just pretty is a f***ing waste of time. This is mixed media, so do whatever you want in whatever order, but these are the main things I'm going to use. Thick art paper. I'm using a lot of liquids, so I need some sturdy paper. This is BFK. I guess that stands for the mill that made it originally, but I think that's kind of stupid and I'll just call it thick paper.
That's right.
Acrylic paint. I refuse to buy anything other than primary colors in black and white, but that's because I went to art school, and my ability to mix colors is the only thing that justifies the tuition I pay. Brushes. Cheap ones will work. You always ruin nice things anyway. X-Acto knife. If you want to do any kind of stenciling, you should definitely have one of these. Don't skimp on the new blades either. You're more likely to cut yourself with dull blades, and then everyone will see your band-aids and think you're a cutter, and you don't want everyone to know that you're mad at your dad for making fun of your haircut.
Yeah.
Cutting mat. It's kind of important for a lot of projects. Just get one. You'll like it. It'll keep you from getting art shit all over the place. Markers. I got these fancy Prismacolor ones, but no one will hold it against you if you get the cheap ones. Construction paper. Get a bunch. You'll use it for a lot of things. You don't even know yet. Glue and tape. Get repositionable stuff because you'll be able to use it to hold stuff temporarily. Step 1. The background. You can plan the hell out of this or just wing it, but either way it's better to work from the back forward. I'm laying on a light wash just to make sure the entire paper is covered. After that I'm using large stencils and progressively darker shades to add mountains and cactus. Obviously this shit doesn't always work out perfectly, but don't get caught up in the details. Just keep going. You can deal with it later if it still bothers you at the end. Step 2. The information or lack thereof. Since I really only know the name of the event, I'm going to lay that out. Stencils are fun, and I'll be able to reuse them for different effects as I add more stuff. There's a lot of different things you can do with the stencil, or even the letters you cut out of it. Get creative and make sure you're not throwing anything away until you're finished. Lay out all your text so it's easy to read. You can usually only get a couple of seconds of attention from anyone reading your flyer, so make it count. Only include the important shit. I'm leaving space underneath the main heading so I'll be able to add the time and place later. Step 3. Making it pop. One of the main elements of the previous painting was brightly colored flowers. I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to use stencils to speed up the process. One by one I lay the stencils down and paint in the white undercoating. The plan is to go back over the rough shapes with markers to color in each flower. Spread them out and keep layering them on. Let the paint dry completely before you attempt to draw on it with your markers. Otherwise you'll ruin your markers and I'll be mad at you. Keep doing this long after you think you should stop, because a few flowers look pretty cool, but a lot of flowers looked a lot better. When you're all done, you should have a nice looking picture, and we've made it busy enough so that things like a retarded looking cactus won't really stick out. I now have a flyer template for our show, and I'll just put it away until we need it. I hope you learned some cool techniques, and let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you later.